Is it in Sokoto? Go and see what happened in Sokoto. Go and see what happened in Borno. Many things worse than what is happening in the east is happening there. But Nigerian military has never visited any home. Knock. Not to talk of picking their male child. But they are visiting Imo State and they are doing it in Abatu. You understand? Because this is Igbo. You understand me? Because we are Igbos, Biafra. The atrocity they are committing in Igbo land against humanity is uncalled for, and it has become too much. It has become too much. And I believe that it is the high level time that this should stop. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It is the high time that UN should intervene.
Because even we've seen the World Congress, what the Congress come out and say the same thing, that the ICC and UN should what? Should investigate the killings, constant killings, yes, constant killing in the Southeast. What is your take as regards what Peter Obi and the World Igbo Congress are saying?
God bless you. What Peter Obi has said is good, and it is a welcome call. But before that, there are people that have already sent message. They are called the expatriates. They had a meeting at Enugu on the 1st of January 2025, during Wednesday. And they have, let me give you this info about that. 1st of January, there is a message from the Chicago called Inouye from USA. The coalition urged the United Nations and the International Criminal Court to intervene urgently and investigate the claim that the report that titled "The Ocean of Innocent Blood Flowing in the Southeast of Nigeria." The UN should look into that matter. Yes. They are sending message to UN to investigate what is going on. Nigeria in the Southeast, they have become, that's why I mentioned Inouye. This is it. I wrote it down. You understand me? This is it. This is it. Yeah.
Yes.
You understand me? They said that UN, they send message, these are including International Criminal Court. They send message to UN to investigate what is going on. And they have called the Southeast what? Ocean of what? Innocent blood flowing in the Southeast. That is why they say the UN should act urgently. You understand? So I love what Obi has said, and Obi is not the first person, and he's not the only one. This is a message sent to UN from the US. You understand me? Expatriates. So all these things should be. See, go and checkmate. Go and checkmate 2024. Do you know how many thousands of Igbos that have been murdered, the Biafrans? There are about 32,300 in estimation. 32,300. 9,000 was openly killed. What 20-something were silently killed. Remember the people that they are kidnapping from house to house, how many of them have returned? Hello? You see, the kind of killing that is going on in the Southeast, killing of the innocent soul, and it's only in the Southeast that all these things are happening. And the major war is happening in the North, and nobody is doing anything. I've never seen, as I'm talking to you just 2-3 days ago, is it in Sokoto? Go and see what happened in Sokoto. Go and see what happened in Borno. Many things worse than what is happening in the East is happening there. But Nigerian military has never visited any home. Knock. Not to talk of picking their male child. But they are visiting Imo State and they are doing it in Abatu. You understand? Because this is Igbo. You understand me? Because we are Igbos, Biafra. You see it. So what Obi said and the other Igbo people that come together to air this, I concur with them. I concur with them, and that is why when I got this information, it was with the ICC now. They reported to ICC as well that they should charge the UN to go to ocean flowing of blood. And where is the ocean flowing of blood in Nigeria? They mentioned in the southeast. In particular, they should go and do the needful. According to the UN, they send it as a message. According to the UN Freedom Nation law. So the UN, they are urging the UN now to do the needful and to do the right thing, which Orabeze too is pushing out there that the need should be done. The need should take place in this matter. Internationally, but local. What Nigerian, the atrocity they are committing in Igbo land against humanity is uncalled for, and it has become too much. It has become too much. And I believe that it is the high level time that this should stop. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. It is the high time that UN should intervene. Since Nigeria is running away from ICC, then the ICC don't need to wait any longer. Let them pass their judgment and let them grant us what we are asking for. Everybody answer your father's name.
Okay, well, I have this my friend that travels a lot. He said, when he's traveling to the north, he hardly see checkpoints there in the northern part of Nigeria.
And that is what I have said.
But in southeast, there are a lot of checkpoints that to him is more safer for him to travel to the southeast than to the north, because the north they don't have any checkpoint. He said as if all the military are working in the southeast, that there are no military there in the north.
No military in the north now, and the more tragedies are going on in the north. You understand? More tragedies are going on in the north. And all Nigerian military focus in the east because they hear east, Biafra, Igbo. You understand? The people that don't want to use their ear hear those names. That side. You understand? How many times have federal government of Nigeria come and tag those people in the north terrorists? How many times? Or declare them wanted, or declare them terrorist people international. Nnamdikanu, without anything, they call him a terrorist. Ekpa now, they call him a terrorist. The next thing, they call IPOB a terrorist. But the northerners that are the terrorists, they are not called terrorists. They are not terrorists. And a lot of tragedy, evil is going on there. And the way is like, I don't like the way Nigeria, about the Nigerian military. Do you know why? If you have this huge of load blocks, there shouldn't have been anything called kidnapping again or killing of innocent people. If actually your people are innocent of what is going on. Yes, if actually Nigerian military is innocent of all these things, with the number of the low block that mounted in the southeast is enough for kidnappers not to kidnap again. But why is kidnappers still kidnap beside the load block? Why? So those load block militaries should be questioned for all those things.
Okay. But we see the AGF, beg the ICJ to drop charges against, the military here in Nigeria, as regards charges against terrorism and kidnapping. Yes, as regards kidnapping and terrorism you know, here in this most importantly in the southeast Nigeria. You know, does this allude to the fact of what Peter Obi and what Igbo Congress is saying as regards them investigating the killings and the kidnapping there in the south?
Listen to me. The AGF cannot stop ICJ because it has gone beyond what they have been doing. No, you know, when before you call somebody a terrorist, you must have evidence. And now you are tagging somebody a terrorist. Do you know what terrorist means in the Western world? In international bodies? Do you know the image the kind of gravity that follows it? And the IC International Criminal Justice intend to investigate what you have said, and you are pleading for them not to do their job. No, that means Nigeria should be held responsible. Nigeria should be called in order. Nigeria must face the ICC. For them to come out to plead for ICJ not to carry out their thorough investigation, to do their job. That means what you have been saying about my people, the Biafrans, and what you have been airing and putting on the air and to the international body, you have been telling lies. You understand? And the lies which you have told need to be investigated and checkmated, and you are running. That means what you are saying, you are a liar. So, and I don't want the ICJ to stop. I want them to carry, because this truth need to be carried out. I want Nigerian to open very well, so that the international world will actually know the kind of country that Nigeria is.
Okay, what do you have to say about Peter Obi telling tinubu that economic policy is economic reform, and his policy has put Nigeria in a lot of hunger. You know, companies, you see company closing down. He said his reforms are causing more problem, and this might lead to his downfall in 2027.
Now listen good. What Obi was saying, Obi was right, because the policy of Tinubu is not paving good way for Nigerians. And let me tell you this, thank God Obi was not the one in power, because if it were Obi to be the one doing all this, Tinubu and the Yorubas will even do worse than what they have done to Jonathan. Look at the time of Jonathan. Just increase to remove subsidy. Let's buy fuel at the rate of 120. The same president of Nigeria, Tinubu, and the rest, and go to so-called pastors, join hands together. The same Yorubas form party. Those dancing Ojota, some dancing Ochodi, some dancing Abeokuta, all over Nigeria, protests all over. Just 120 naira to remove subsidy. If it were Igbo man, I know how they will. Well, I know, you see, the way they will criticize him, the way they will do, in order to make sure that they forsake. But look at what Tinubu is doing. And Yorubas are, funny enough, you see them supporting Tinubu. And at the end of the day, they will come by the corner. You come and meet the person you are condemning, say you want drink water. And remember, during 2023 election, I get it. 2023 election, if you are not a Yoruba, they will not allow you to cast your vote. They break bottles. They came out with Ikoboko. They came out with a gun and knife and cutlass and everything. That you must not vote since you are not a Yoruba. Finally, look at what is happening. Are you telling me? Do you know how much Igbo people lost? Do you know how many of their buildings, how many of the shops, how many of the goods that are set on fire? Some was made away. That was stolen, vandalized, and messed up. Just because Obi conquered Tinubu in Lagos State. You get it? Then, what if Obi happens to be the Nigerian president, and all these things is going on, do you think that, including you, that you will be here? You will see a lot of violence, a lot of criticism, a lot of silly characters. But look at what Tinubu is doing. Tribalism, nepotism. You understand? Hatred against Igbo man. And that was what played against Jonathan, because he answered a very Jonathan. Are you getting it? This Saturday. For your information, Tinubu is a betrayer. You don't know? I will prove it to you. Ask his son, Sheyi Tinubu. Ask Mazen Nnamdikanu brother, and ask Mazen Nnamdikanu. During 2023 Tinubu campaign election, a call is sent for Mazen Nnamdikanu brother. He reached Mazen Nnamdikanu that he was going to release once he assumed office, that there should mobilize men, that they should give him vote, so that when he enter there, he will free Mazen Nnamdikanu. Tinubu is aware of what I am saying. Sheyi Tinubu is aware of what I am saying. Mazen Nnamdikanu is aware of what I am saying. Mazen Nnamdikanu brother is aware of what I am saying. And that is why Mazen Nnamdikanu brother today saying that Tinubu is a betrayer. And he said that Tinubu is a man that he believes that he think he has an honor, and he never know that it's not honorable. You understand me? So, and why? Because Mazen Nnamdikanu is Igbo, and Tinubu hates Igbos.
Emmanuel Okalu did not go back and look at the agreement. Ojukwu and Gowon, Nigerian leader, and Ojukwu and the Biafra leader, all of them went to Aburi to go and sign, which is documented. The whole world know about it. He could ask himself, what, did that agreement or not? Now, you have made it to be a family problem. Biafra is not a family issue, it's not a family business, it's not a family enterprise. Nnamdikanu is not there representing his father's family, so that the agreement will be between his father.
Tinubu and his Sheyi Tinubu and his father have hopefully failed in the promise to free Nnamdikanu, and this doesn't sound well. He said this is injustice. What's your take as regards what Emmanuel Kanu just said as regards Tinubu and his family?
I am Mr. Ekpa, the new Okokundem. You see, it's a pity that, as you said, Emmanuel Kanu, the younger brother of Nnamdikanu, is speaking out now. The agreement they reached with Tinubu to release Nnamdikanu, Tinubu failed to do it. I want to ask you a question. Do Emmanuel Kanu think that Tinubu will honor that type of agreement? Now, this is where Emmanuel Kanu fell woefully. Nnamdikanu wasn't there for the sake of Nnamdikanu Oku family case. He was there for the sake of Biafrans. If that type of agreement will honor, Tinubu have called the people of Biafra to reach agreement with them personally. You see, it's a pity that, as you said, Emmanuel Kanu, the younger brother of Nnamdikanu, is speaking out now. The agreement they reached with Tinubu to release Nnamdikanu, Tinubu failed to do it. I want to ask you a question. Do Emmanuel Kanu think that Tinubu will honor that type of agreement? Now, this is where Emmanuel Kanu fell woefully. Nnamdikanu wasn't there for the sake of Nnamdikanu Oku family case. He was there for the sake of Biafrans. If that type of agreement will honor, Tinubu have called the people of Biafra to reach agreement with them personally. You are reaching agreement with Nigerian president to be, and you don't involve Nigerians. it don't involve Biafra. You went and do it personally in Abuja. And you did not do it personally with Tinubu, with his son. When his son told you that his father said, do you contact Tinubu to confirm?
No, he said Sheyi Tinubu, the meeting was, his father gave Sheyi Tinubu go ahead, to hold that meeting.
Is there any written document that Sheyi? Is there any document, as I was saying, to back it up that Tinubu sends Sheyi? You do not verify. You go ahead. Okay, what of if there's something, if there's something like that, and after Tinubu came out and say, he did not say so. It can, if the law court can win you, I did not send my son, there's no verbal agreement, no written agreement, you don't call Tinubu on phone, you don't do anything to confirm that you reached that agreement with Tinubu. Then how do you think that Tinubu will honor it? And you know that Nigeria doesn't honor agreement that did not favor them. You understand? Now you come now and say Tinubu did not honor. Honor agreement with who? With you? Individual? That don't know anything. If you know, then how can Sheyi come and trickle you? If you know something, how can Sheyi come and trickle you? You agree. Don't do that to Sheyi himself, that initiate that thing by himself. To make sure his father was there, because you know what he will gain if his father is a president. You know what he will gain. Then you are there, say Tinubu did not promise you anything. Although Tinubu came to Owerri and say he will release Nnamdikanu, do this, do that, when he go there, just only to make sure he buy you people off. Okay, if Emmanuel Kanu has Arama condom, he could ask himself, what of the agreement, IPOB, which Nnamdikanu was involved, and other DOS was involved, they reach with Atiku in 2019 election that made almost a week or few days to the election. Nnamdikanu himself call off the boycott of election, which the election took place. And Atiku really won the election. What happened? For them not to honor the agreement reached with Atiku, P2B, PDP, and Nnamdikanu IPOB agitators. Atiku closed his eye and allow Buhari to take the election he won and rule. Because they know that if Atiku enter, that thing, because that one is official, both written and verbal, that Nnamdikanu will come up and stand up, say, see our agreement, accomplish it. So they play it Nigeria game and allow Buhari to enter. That's number one. Emmanuel Kanu did not go back and look at the agreement. Ojukwu and Gowon, Nigerian leader, and Ojukwu and the Biafra leader, all of them went to Aburi to go and sign, which is documented. The whole world know about it. He could ask himself, did that agreement or not? Eh? How much more you individual with a son, not a father? Okay, tell me the position Sheyi Tinubu have in Nigeria that they can order the release of Nnamdikanu. You see how some people behave. And the man Kanu, let me ask you this question direct. Do you think that you can sell out Nnamdikanu, collect money, and tomorrow have it again? Do you think that he can do so? This is what Igbo adage said. Only one day, Obuono. He who hit his brother or sister is still a hungry man. Only one Obuono. Have you seen it? You people sold Nnamdikanu out. Can you tell me that nobody in Oku family know about the betrayal of Nnamdikanu?
So what are you trying to say? Are you saying that his brother has...
In
Has in
brothers
hand.
now has in hand. Even his wife has in
Arrest.
hand. His father-in-law has in hand. Uchechi, Chinchi, Delilah have a hand in what is happening in Nnamdi now. In many local have a hand in what is happening. They know about it. Now he's coming to cry. Crocodile tears coming out of his mouth. And my brother was dead. Ah, you not the one who sell him out. Then he feel that Tinubu will enter and release him. When Tinubu will let that type of thing to hold it for campaign, to hold it for election, not if you people threaten me that I will not beat 2027 contest and become go second time, I release Nnamdikanu. You take it to be threatening not. Then you go to East. If you people will vote me this time, forget the past. I'm telling you honestly, I release Nnamdikanu. That's what people use it for, as a political instrument